So do you also use Facebook lead ads for your own business, and do you also wish to add the lead details from Facebook to Pipedrive? Then give me 10 minutes and I'll show you how to do this. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect, and in this video we are going to understand how to add new Facebook leads to Pipedrive CRM automatically. So like you, I also use Facebook lead ads to get more leads for my business. And now what I want is that as soon as we receive a new lead from Facebook lead ads, I want to add the lead details in my Pipedrive CRM. So to do this, we are simply going to create a connection between Facebook lead ads and Pipedrive, and we are going to create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language using an amazing automation software which is Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to create this amazing automation for your own business, then for that you have to come with me towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. So as you know, in this video we're going to learn how to create a new person in Pipedrive whenever we receive a new lead from Facebook lead ads. So what I want is that automatically all my lead details should be added in my Pipedrive so that my sales team can follow up quickly and efficiently. So you also have to try this automation for your own business. It can be really helpful. Alright, how are we going to do that? For that, I'm just going to open a new tab and I'm just going to look for the landing page of Pabbly Connect simply by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. And after opening the landing page of Pabbly Connect, we're going to create this automation using Pabbly Connect only, because Pabbly Connect is an easy to use automation tool that requires no programming or coding language. But before we move on further and create this automation, I'll just show you something really helpful. This is the Pabbly community where automation users, business owners and marketers connect. It's a space where users share their ideas, workflow tips and also their doubts. So if you are stuck at any step, the community is a great resource for guidance. And if you also want to join this amazing community, the link is given in the description box below. Make sure to check it out. Alright, so I'm just going to open the landing page of Pabbly Connect, and over here we're just going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can simply click on this button which says sign up for free, and you're going to get 100 of tasks free every month to explore the application. But over here I'm just going to simply click on this button which says sign in because I'm an existing user. And once I'm just going to click on this sign in, it is opening all Pabbly apps, and over here you're going to see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. So over here I'm just going to use Pabbly Connect in today's video because I want to connect different applications, right? So for that I'm just going to simply click on this access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connect account. And now it is opening the dashboard of my Pabbly Connect account, and to get started I'm just going to simply click on this button which says create workflow and create a new workflow. And now it is asking me to select the workflow builder. So over here we have two options, the new one and the classic one. So the new workflow builder is faster, flexible and ideal for those who want a modern interface, while the classic one is perfect for users who prefer a stable, tried and tested setup. So over here you can use any one of this. I'm just going to use this new one, so I'm just going to go towards this select of the new one. Now I'm just going to simply enter the workflow name right over here which is add new Facebook leads to Pipedrive CRM automatically. And now for the folder, I'm just going to simply select the folder in which I want to save this workflow. If you want to create a new folder, you can simply go towards this learn more hyperlink, and from here you can learn how to create a new folder. And now after giving this workflow name and selecting the folder, I'm just going to simply click on this button which says create. And once I'm just going to click on this create, it is going to open the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow is going to run. Trigger means when this happens, and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the trigger starts the process while the actions are response towards the same or result towards the same. So for today as trigger we're going to use Facebook lead ads. So I'm just going to simply set up the trigger first. So I'm just going to click on this add trigger button, and now I'm just going to simply look for Facebook lead ads. So I'm just going to search for Facebook lead ads right over here and select it. So Facebook lead ads is used widely to get more leads for the business. All right, and now for the trigger event, I'm just going to simply select it as new lead instant and click on this connect. Now in order to connect this Facebook lead ads account, you simply have to go towards this add a new connection and then connect with Facebook lead ads. And once I'm just going to click on this connect with Facebook lead ads, Pabbly is asking me to select the Facebook account with the help of which I want to create this connection. So I'm simply going to select the Facebook account with the help of which I want to create this connection. For that I'm just going to click on this button which says continue. And once I'm just going to click click on this continue. Yes, my Facebook lead ads account has been successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. Now it is asking me for the page name and the lead gen form. So the name of my page is Natural Glow Skincare. So I'm just going to look for the same and select it. And now for the lead gen form, I'm just going to simply select my form right over here, which is lead ads form. Now I'm just going to simply click on this button which says save and send test request. And once I'm just going to click on this save and send test request, it is saying waiting for webhook response. And what we have to do is we have to capture this webhook response by doing the test submission. And how we're going to do that test submission? For that, I'm just going to open a new tab and I'm just going to look for the landing page of Meta for Developers. So I'm just going to search for Meta for Developers and open the landing page of Meta for Developers. And from here, we have to go towards this resources and then developer tools. And after coming over here towards this developer tools, we have to scroll and look for lead ads R2 debug tool. And now it is opening my lead ads testing tool, and using this tool, we're just going to create a test lead. For that, I'm just going to simply select the page and the form which we selected in our workflow. So I'm just going to simply select the page and the form and click on this preview form. And now I'm just going to create the test lead by simply entering all of these details right over here. Let's say for the first name, I'm just going to keep it as new, last name as lead right over here. Then for the email address, I'm just going to keep it as new lead @pabblytunes.com. Then I'm just going to move on further and enter the phone number. So let's say someone is going to fill in this lead gen form, and we're just going to check that if the lead details are getting added in Pipedrive CRM automatically or not. But first we have to create this automation. So we have to generate the test lead, and for that I'm just going to simply fill in this form as new lead and click on this submit. And with this, we have successfully submitted this form. So now I'm just going to open my workflow, and Pabbly is going to capture the response of the same test submission right over here as webhook response. So you're just going to wait for a few seconds till Pabbly is capturing the response of the same. And as you can see that Pabbly has successfully captured the response. We're going to see the skin type, the skincare concerns, the first name, the last name, the email address, and the phone number. So with this, we have successfully captured the response, and now I'm just going to add these lead details in my Pipedrive CRM. And how are we going to do that? For that, I'm just going to simply close this trigger because we have successfully completed this trigger and move on towards our action. So I'm just going to click on this add new action step button, and now I'm just going to simply select my action application, which is Pipedrive. So I'm just going to search for Pipedrive right over here, and as you can see Pipedrive, so I'm simply going to select it. Now for the event, I'm just going to simply select it as create a person and click on this connect. Now in order to connect my Pipedrive account, I'm just going to go towards this add a new connection and get this API token. And from where we're going to get this API token? For that, we have to open the Pipedrive account, go towards this profile picture, the personal preferences. Now over here, going to see the option of this API. So we have to go towards this API, and over here is the API token. So I'm simply going to copy this API token, and then I'm just going to paste it right over here in my workflow. So I'm just going to simply paste it right over here and then move on further and click on this button which says save. And once I'm just going to click on this save, with this we have successfully connected our Pipedrive account with Pabbly Connect. And after connecting my Pipedrive account, I'm just going to simply enter the details right over here, like the name and another details, so that we can successfully create a person in Pipedrive. But we are not going to enter the details manually by typing it like this, but instead I'm just going to map it. So you must be wondering, what is mapping? So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And when we insert the data from the previous step, automatically our data becomes dynamic and change with every new response received. So that's the reason why we map the data from the previous step, so that my workflow can run in real time. So I'm just going to simply enter the details right over here. I'm just going to simply enter the name. Then I'm just going to move on further. I'm just going to simply select the label. I'm just going to move on further. I'm just going to simply enter the phone number. I'm just going to map these details. So I'm only going to fill in the details which are required and ignore the rest. If you wish, you can definitely fill out the rest of the details too. And after filling the required details, I'm just going to click on this save and send test request. And yes, you can see that with this, we have successfully received the positive response that we have successfully added these details in our Pipedrive account. Alright, so I'm just going to open my Pipedrive account, and as you can see that we have successfully added the details. We're going to see the name, the email, and the phone number. These details are exactly the same which we mapped right over here. Yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow. But now I'm just going to test this workflow in real time. For that, what we're just going to do is we're just going to create a new test lead. I'm just going to open my lead ads testing tool, delete the previous lead, and refresh the page. It is really important important to delete the previous lead and refresh the page, otherwise you'll not be able to create a test lead. So let's say I'm just going to create a test lead once again. I'm just going to click on this preview form. So let's say someone is going to see my Facebook ad on their Facebook page and they're just going to fill in this form because they are interested. So let's say I'm just going to fill in this form and we're just going to check that automatically when they fill in this form, the lead details are getting added in Pipedrive or not. So I'm just going to simply fill in this form as dummy lead right over here, and as you can see that I'm simply going to enter all of these details and fill in this form, and as you can see that I'm successfully entered these details, and now I'm just going to click on this continue and then submit. And once I'm just going to click on this submit, I'm just going to open my Pipedrive account and we're just going to check that if the person is added right over here or not. And as you can see, within seconds and in real time, the same name, same email address and the same phone number, a new person has been created in my Pipedrive account. We're going to see dummy lead, the email address and the phone number. And with this, we have successfully completed our workflow and we have also tested it in real time, and it is running perfectly fine. Whenever we're going to receive a new lead from Facebook lead ads, within seconds and in real time, a new person is getting created in Pipedrive. So yes, this is no magic. This is the power of automation which we have created right now. So yes, now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect. And while trying, if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you're directly going to comment on this video. See you in the next video with many more automation tips, everyone. Thank you for watching. So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can connect many more applications. So now if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this URL. And now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect.